And I should be streaming. Hey, there we go. Awesome. All right, everyone. Welcome back to session 2. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the second episode of my stream. This is Tyranny of Dragons. I am joined once more with my lovely cast of people. We have our... Well, go ahead and introduce yourselves again, everyone.
I am the most fearsome of fishes, playing She of Water and Earth, and my name is Kelly. And yeah, we just made it up in the last session in a Fortress of Delicious Beans, so we're gonna see what's gonna happen here.
Oh no.
Go ahead there, Cereal.
Hello, my name is Silver. I am an elf usually fighting around town. My main goal is being mercenary. And the rest you may know me as Mason Kaufman, also known as Pro Light, a variety streamer that is rather a nobody. Kind of dusty schmuck. Love you all.
Hey, you have more audience than me. How are you?
On the inside.
You have more streamer. You have more followers than I do. How are you a nobody?
Because every single person that has followed me is usually one of my friend group from my buddy Vic 7 stream.
Well, there you go. All right then. And how about Darmy? While Matt is still trying to figure out how to change his display name.
Hello, my name is Domelia. I am here in search of answers and revenge.
It's pronounced
I am Eric,
revenge
and I'll be playing Darmelia.
or Darmy for
It's a
short.
revenge, so
Or
like
Darmy.
every Kung Fu movie ever.
Every what movie?
Every Kung Fu movie ever.
I am here in search of revenge for my fallen master. Yeah. Sorry, what?
Yeah, I'm Dormelia.
Hello, my name is Lola Montoya. You
Good
killed my
for
father.
family.
Prepare to die.
My name is Ilio Montoya. You have killed my father. Prepare to die.
Alright.
And last
My
but
name
certainly,
is Ron Zahidi. You killed my father. You will board my ship and prepare to die. What?
what? Anyway, Matt, did you want to adjust your display name to the proper one? Okay, so on
Your journal is how you get your character sheet up.
to the very right of that bar is a gear or a cog. It says My Settings if you hover over it.
Whoever sees this is the silliest part of the entire thing, surprisingly enough. Just because a lot of us are incompletes who don't know how to actually use half of this shit.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. It's a learning process. Okay? Okay.
It is. All right. And we have Matt, who is going to introduce himself because I'm not going to do it for him.
Hi,
Oh, you too. Coincidence.
I'm imagining that's like half of the population here, but
yes, hi.
No, if you recall last session, you managed to fight your way through a small army into the keep.
And the doors were slammed behind us, and they slammed like the lock, basically.
Yep. And so you managed to get to Green Nest Keep. Now, let me make sure. So, for those of you who are curious as to why you achieved level 2, even though the XP between all the creatures did not net you enough, it's because, unbeknown to you, you got XP for saving peoples.
Oh.
And you managed to save quite a lot of people.
can I get an XP for eating people just so I know?
Like, I'm going to say no. Just to be safe. I'm just going to say no.
My knee-jerk reaction is to say yes, but the wiser part of me says no.
You don't know me. You don't know the things I do or the do's that I do.
Hold on. I want something specified here. If she eats someone rude, does that mean a yes?
No.
Or a villain.
Not every stuff.
I mean, we.
Just like there's a whole heap of
If they're rude, are they really people at that point?
I think that counts for all of us we're talking about now.
Anyway, so you guys arrive and you find what little is left of the town's defenses here. Um, Unfortunately for you, it seems that uh, a lot of this town was completely flubbernut, and they were not expecting to be, attacked in such a vicious way. I'm just gonna move you guys over here, just for shizas and giggles. Anyway, as you guys enter, you meet a person. If I can figure out how to do all this GM shit. Bam! You see this person. Uh, you might need to zoom in on your map, but it is Sergeant Mark Guth. I'm totally butchering that name, I am sure, but Sergeant Mark Guth. Oh, I'm sorry, viewers, you can't see my beautiful face. I actually shouldn't be sorry for that. Anyway, moving on. Um, you have found the sergeant who is the captain of these guards. Well, he's the one in charge anyway. Also in the keep is Governor Nighthill. Um, at least you assume he's the governor, being that he's the one dressed in the most fancy clothing, despite the fact that his most of his head and neck are bandaged. His right arm hangs in a sling, and his light blue tunic is stained with his own blood. Anyway, the sergeant comes up to you with a line of his fellow guards, and they're all leveling spears at you. Who are you? And where did you come from?
We came in on an incoming caravan. We saw the dragon attack and rushed to help.
How do I know you?
Oh, I'm sorry. The fish woman kind of hunkers down, looking at the people that they saved. That are probably still in the courtyard. It's like we saved many small things. They will grow up strong and delicious. With like a sage nod.
They will grow strong and delicious. Oh God, that's fucking funny. Okay. Um. You say that, and all the guards like look even more concerned that you say delicious. But Linen Swift steps in front of you guys. They saved me and my children's lives. They're friends. At least they're not enemies. She says, slightly doubting, because of the awkward, delicious comments from the very strange aquatic fish lady. And the sergeant seems to just, well, that's not my place to decide. I guess I'll, well, I guess the governor will have to sort you out. Come here. And his guards all kind of like flank behind you and to the sides of you and like prod you forward. So that way you follow the cat. You follow Sergeant. Do you follow him or do you not?
I follow him promptly.
All right, just making sure here.
I'll follow the sergeant, but she's very distractible, like looking and seeing if there's anything cooking, kind of like just examining everything else. So she kind of actually has to be physically prodded.
Every once.
Again, very much like an animal.
I'm going to just usher the fish woman forward with my shield. Just, come on.
Sounds like a smart idea.
they call her attention, and she kind of enthusiastically follows you.
All right. Um,
As the guard captain, when did this attack start?
it's uh, how many days has it been? Hasn't been long. They started early last night, and we tried to fight them back as best we could, but Green Nest is not exactly a defensible town. No walls, no structures, just us. We did all we could, and damn it,
Mind it cut out briefly for me.
they said
Cut a little bit for me as well.
that they've only been fighting since last night,
Okay,
early
so
last night. We've just been trying to hold them back. They've been, pressing us, and there's not a whole lot we can do. Greenrest isn't
why?
defensible. He points up to the dragon. I imagine the dragon told him to. Here, let me. He leads you over to where the governor is sitting. The governor is a elderly human. Appears to be in his 60s. And they he looks to the lot of you. Oh, adventurers, I'd stand, but he kind of just looks down at himself with his good eye as his other one's kind of bandaged up. Have you come to help?
Yeah, the fishwoman is enthusiastically trotted along, and the come to help enthusiastically jumps forward kind of a little bit and starts nodding vigorously, muttering something about that they want to. How was I going to word this? We will we will eat leader of the school. Is what it says, pointing near the dragon.
You see, you get a there's a raised brow, or at least the one that you can still see, goes up in like alarm at the eating him, but he just looks to the rest of you.
Raising an eyebrow, scratching his chin, Serial. This fish woman acts like a dog and seems to distract like a cat. Let's look at that point though. I wonder, what does dragon flank taste like? I'm up for lizard murder.
At the comment of you agreeing with her, she enthusiastically nods, and you see her reach into her bag and pull out a small cooking pot with the cooking utensils, like waving it vigorously, very excited about the concept.
Okay, so we guess I think actually saving this
And the fishwoman hits the pot as a response.
Clunk.
That's not a thought of protection, that's already.
Well, I mean, we're already in the keep area. I think our best bet would be see if we can find a way to funnel the enemy in towards us. Keep the civilians towards the back where they're in the least amount of danger.
I would agree.
We can get rid of most of the danger. We can get the civilians out before returning to finish off the horde.
Getting the civilians out would be the best plan. After all, we don't know how long we have before that dragon, well, decides to stop being an airborne nuisance and lands. And if he lands, God help us.
Which one?
I think I'll put my faith in Bahamut. Look, I'm
Keep
going
that
to.
out on
I'm going to put my faith in Bahamut for now.
That's a valid one.
Look,
How do we say we head out? Let's say, like, where do we say we get some of these civilians out of town?
I
It
don't.
is bound to lure one or two of our close friends into an encounter.
Well, I just recently received word. I'm sorry, it gets difficult to talk. Uh, he looks around the chambers, and at this point, you see a dwarf come uh, walking, or, well, running into the chambers.
It's a dwarf. He's wobbling. Get it right.
Running. Pardon. Um, this dwarf is dressed as if he's ready for battle. His hair is a tangled, knotty mess. And as he walks in, see at his hip, you see a massive ring of iron and brass keys. He comes running into the chamber. My lord, uh, Lord Governor, sorry to interrupt, but we got a problem. They're trying to burn down the mill. Oh, that can't be allowed. Well, adventurers, looks like your first mission has arrived.
Yeah, the fish woman cocks her head looking at the dwarf, her first encounter with one,
Yeah, look at our
and mutters
aquatic friend and say, how about we use that fire to roast some of these cultists for dinner?
and she nods vigorously and mutters something about they did, that the small one was stunted from not eating enough, and agrees enthusiastically to fixing the dwarf's problem, being too small.
She does it. She's strong, not
Minute,
smart.
a quick minute to reload his crossbow. Cereal's getting ready to head out as soon as possible.
Governor Nighthill cuts in. Well, we don't want these raiders to set fire to the mill. If it burns, we'll lose our stockpile of flour, and we cannot grind for months. I'm I will assemble defenders in order to keep it defended throughout the rest of the night, but it will take time. If you could get there first and hold out, we should be able to get you reinforcements.
Is there any supplies we might be able to use? Arrows, anything.
He gestures to the dwarf. Escobert, the Red, is the castellan here. He will be able to give you arrows and small arms like that. If you need any healing, that would unfortunately fall to our clerics, who are a bit tapped, but they will do what they can.
I definitely need healing, so just don't know how to word it. So yeah, the fish woman, after hearing the healing comment, question cocks her head and says, "They'll fix me?" As she looks at the bleeding wounds and other things that still haven't been bandaged or taken care of yet.
They will heal you, yes. When they
Look at her. I'll make some of the pain go away.
And there's just like this enthusiastic nod, but no idea where to go. She just looks completely lost.
well, here. I got a quick answer. So normally preparing a spell is a thing you do over the course of a long rest. Simply because it takes a while. It's sitting and memorizing. However, because it is one spell, I will allow you the opportunity to prepare
Because
cure
I just
wounds.
got like 2, probably, for leveling.
Yes.
Well, you have your level plus your wisdom modifier for its spells, and you have the entire druid list at your disposal. It's basically unlike a wizard who studies their spells and reads their tome. You may, for example, commune with nature and draw the elements you wish to use for the day.
That is correct. There are a few ways you could get to the mill. You could either dash through the town and back down the road you came, but take the fork to the right, or you could follow along the stream. There's also the secret tunnel you could use. The choices are yours, but please be quick.
I'm going to grab some supplies. Cereal, do you want me to grab you some bolts?
Please do. I'll wait here by the gates. That wasn't too bad, so I should be fine.
Alright. Well, does anybody agree with we follow the river?
I'll take the river, definitely. She enthusiastically is excited to go see the water. But also, she looks towards the party for kind of an aid here. She's like, help fix is the only thing she kind of says. Her wounds are actually just starting to get red.
What?
Hold
They
those.
mentioned that there's a cleric here.
Yeah, there is a cleric here who can help you.
So I'm gonna follow, what was her girl's name? Redmont? Redbeard?
Escobert the Red.
Escobar, the Red.
Yes.
So I'm calling
He
cargo and friends.
he looks to the dwarf looks to the governor and looks a little sheepish. Sir, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but we cannot exactly access the tunnels right now. They haven't been used. It's blocked off, and honestly, we don't know what's down there.
We'll follow the river then.
Or you could clear the tunnels out first. The raider attack will take some time, and there are guards already stationed there. Not many, but they can hold. If you would prefer to clear the tunnel first, that is your choice.
That's an escape route. Or an additional way of getting more soldiers to the position.
It could also be used as an entrance.
Exactly. We could get people there, or people out that way, later on.
Well, I can take you down to where it be.
Alright, on the way, can we pick up a few
Aye,
armaments?
we'll stop by the armory, and those of you who need help, go see the cleric. He turned.
Might as well want to stop by the cleric. I have a question. They may have something that might be useful.
He just shrugs. He takes you through. He takes you through the keep into the Great Hall, which has quickly been turned into a war hospital. You see many priests and nuns or nun-esque women walking among wounded soldiers, applying ointments, changing bandages, uh, giving a. Some of them are putting a bag over the mouths of the wounded. The little bag seems to be dripping with a thick-ish substance. Um, the druid would be able to roll a perception check or a medicine check in order to understand what it is. Perception. Okay. I don't think any of the rest of you would be able to apply this knowledge.
I have a poisoner's gift. That allows me if it's something toxic related.
It is not.
Okay then.
I have a cooking kit. Is it barbecue sauce?
No. The fuck kind of question?
Well, that's in character.
It's a so you look and the bag is the little sack basically is leaking out a white and gold liquid. You gather that this is a milk and honey mixture used to give nutrition and some nourishment to guards who are too badly wounded to actually eat solid foods or heavy broths. Just something of keeping them, keeping their energy up and keeping them, their body healing and gaining nutrients while they heal.
Which
Uh,
is very, very hard for this creature not to grab some and eat it and smoke and honey.
well, this is what Wolfenite knows.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that would I ask? Like,
No, I said no. It does not apply, and it is not. It is not barbecues.
actually, in an instant, like something, right?
I mean, if you were cooking with it, like maybe, but no, it's not barbecue sauce, which is what you asked.
So,
You're led to the cleric, and you all basically receive the benefits of short rest and a heal. So you guys can uh, put your hit points up to their new maximums, considering you guys have advanced to level 2. Um,
I have a question.
yes.
Uh, I was gonna ask the clerics if they had any like toxins. I have poisoner's tools. I can use maybe some of the medicine if I roll a poisoner's tool check or something to maybe produce a lesser toxin to lace my weapons with when the enemies come.
Um, so you go up to the cleric and ask her this?
I asked one of the clerics, we're going to be helping defend the mill here and briefly, and going down the tunnels to clear them out. I was wondering if I might be able to see some of your supplies and see if there's a toxin I might be able to produce to give me an edge.
Um, you see the head cleric is a elderly gentleman, but he's not quite as old as the governor. You imagine he's in his late 40s. Um,
Alright.
he just shakes his head. The only toxin we use is essence of nightshade, and we only use that in small doses. It helps the soldiers sleep, even though their wounds are grievous, or the pain is keeping them awake. I cannot spare a drop. I am sorry. We,
Alright. I was just a slight hope. Any
well,
aid we can get would be a boon.
we can
Thank you
he-
for your time.
we can heal you and make sure that you are well recovered to fight.
Alright.
Just be careful, he says, as he and one other female cleric both apply healing to all of you. All right. So any benefits that recover on a short rest, you get back. All your health is at max,
Alright.
and um, you guys are able to pick up crossbow bolts if you need them, or arrows if you use those, whichever you prefer.
I needed to restock my arrows.
That's fine. How many do you want? 2 arrows? Okay.
I had 20 I used to last time. I
Uh,
didn't get them back, so I want to be topped off. I don't know how many bad guys or how many I'm gonna miss.
Fair.
Might be able to get an additional quiver of crossbow.
Yeah, you can find one. You can get an additional quiver as well, Darmy.
Oh, okay.
I have an answer. So you have your character on D&D Beyond, correct? Did you level them to 2? What is that health? Okay. So you can either yes, we did roll it. You rolled a 2, so you chose to take the average. So your new health is 13. Make sure you adjust on your characters what your new health status is, because You should, Matt. Just disappointment. Anyway, no, I'm just kidding. But you did nothing, and that is why. That is why the disappointment. Don't worry about it. I'm just teasing you. Oh,
Let me double check. Oh, there it is.
there you go. All right. So you are all now well rested and recovered, and you are taken with. Pardon me. Sorry about that, folks. How rude of me. Anyway. Okay. I will keep that there and okay. So you're brought down to a cellar. Um the cellar itself is pretty standard affair. You're not there's supplies laid in for a pretty good siege. In fact, um, barrels and crates are piled everywhere. Escobert leads you to a particular pile of crates and barrels and points at them. We need to move these.
Now, just given something to do, this woman is very enthusiastic about going over and like moving them.
Okay.
Not exactly told where or anything, just enthusiastic about moving it.
Those of you who are helping in the removal process, I want you to roll me a strength or acrobatics check. Your choice.
Acrobatics?
I'm sorry, athletics.
Okay, I was like,
Sorry.
hold on, I'm helping. Okay, that should be my room.
Apparently.
Yeah, so
Apparently.
Darmy just lifts up two crates stacked on top of each other and just walks it over and then sets them down. The poor Wolfenite seems to be struggling just to move a barrel and then remembers, oh fuck, it can roll. So he like lowers it on its side and like rolls it. Kind of like, Breaking Bad, but, less stupid.
So the way I'm
Ba-dooch.
role playing it, and more in, like enthusiastically moving it, but then distracted by what's in it.
Just like, ooh.
Yeah, so you lift up a crate and you woo!
Shakes it.
Sounds like metals in there of some description.
So that sounds about right.
Uh, cereal. You just move shit. Eventually, with Escobar helping you, it's done in a matter of minutes. You reveal a big barred iron door. This door looks to be sturdy AF. You are almost positive that anything that tried to bust through this door would fail miserably. And you see Escobar reach onto his ring of keys. Oh, mother, the key. He like flicks through like 6 of them and then whoosh, snatches it and. We haven't used this like ever. It's a little rusted. He says in apology for the giant creaking metal. With that, he
Do you have a lantern while we're getting supplies for this delve?
don't one of you have lantern? Don't at least one of you have lanterns in your
I
adventures
actually
kit?
don't have a lantern. No. Double check my D&D one. I have a tinderbox. No lantern.
What did you take for uh, a pack?
Explorer's Pack gives you torches. So does the Engineer's
But
Pack.
yeah, there is a torch. Yeah, I see it now.
Okay, yeah, you guys should have. You guys should have like 10 torches each at the very least. Also, I think most of you have dark vision.
No.
Uh
Me and Matt don't.
oh yeah, the Genasi does not.
I know. You have it. Serial has it, right?
Yes, elves
So
have
like
dark
half
vision.
our party does, half our party
Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Uh okay, yeah, no. Hmm.
doesn't. Fire and all the other ones get dark.
Yeah, they're the only Genasi who get dark vision. Interesting. All right. Well.
Some all the easier ones to memorize. Good for that.
I'm gonna take out 2 torches. Army. I'm gonna hand one. Army.
No.
No. No, I can.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna hand one to Garmy. I'm gonna hold it myself. I'm gonna do 2 attack fire. I roll.
Like Druidcraft.
Oh yeah. No, no. It's just a little.
Yeah.
Don't you have Druidcraft?
Yeah, that's potential.
Okay, so he's firebolting the torches. Got it. You might want to fix
Nonetheless, a
that.
fireball.
Just yeah. Even though he does have Druidcraft, which can automatically light a torch.
I mean, either one works.
I mean, I'm just saying.
I think he's just going
The
off.
nod of
Yeah.
approval of just the sudden combustion of the lantern of the torch. That is.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go turn around, talk to Escobar. Pass through. Not I pass through.
Oh lord.
Like, if we keep it secret, then we don't need a passcode.
Okay.
But I'll station some guards down here.
Yeah, in case we die and they die, don't open the door unless you hear.
If you die, we'll know. And then we just won't open the door.
I mean,
Tunnels echo.
The fish woman
by
kind
the
of
time we die, it'll fill.
the fish woman kind of like slaps the shoulder of our druid and goes, we will survive everything and be dead.
Wow.
I kind of like her more and more.
Right, well, so, be off with you.
Little optimism. I'm gonna head in.
Also,
With hearing the sister say that, slightly, just more of a whisper, talking out loud. Is someone talking with the royal we or me?
uh, Escobert pulls a key off the ring and hands it to you. Here's a key to open the other gate at the other end.
The fish woman's eyes widen as she sees this magic item being cast that opened the door so easily.
Do me a huge favor. When you get to the other side and you unlock the gate, throw the key back down the tunnel as far as you can. I'll find it.
No, Matt.
I didn't think you need to lock it. Unless you don't want to come back in. I mean, that's always a possibility. Just go.
Don't mind us.
Fish woman's muttering as she starts going down the tunnel without the light, of course, in dark
I'm
vision.
gonna follow. I'm gonna follow Sheet of Water.
Okay.
As you're following her, you can hear her muttering about throwing away magic items. and calling the dwarf everything under the sun, from stunted to smallest fish in the sea to yeah, all these other.
You know there are ones smaller than him, right?
He's ridiculous. And she uses like a big word, and she's like astounded by it for a second.
Okay, so you guys start traveling down into the cellar and into the darkness, and as you guys get further in, we're gonna take a quick. Well, no, never mind. We're cutting it short on time as it is. So anyway, onward you go. So you guys are able to get a few. You get a few yards in. The tunnel is choked with cobwebs, and it is hard to see because some parts just get thickly coated with webbing. Apparent
I'm sorry, you cut out on me.
webbing. It is cobweb central in here. Okay, roll a survival check. Okay, so you just start burning everything that's just in front of you. And I mean, that's fine. It gets the job done. Nobody's too upset about it. Yes, well, you know, you never know what it could do or what it could be. But so you guys continue on. However, as you guys continue on, you start to hear scuttling and scurrying and the sounds of many small chittering voices. Um, you go a few more yards and dozens of red eyes start gleaming in your torchlight as two swarms of rats come surging towards you, screaming and squeaking as you have interrupted their nighttime nighttime habits. Let me put these on the token layer, and then I want everyone to roll initiative. Remember to roll initiative properly. You click on your token, then click on the word initiative on your character sheet.
You could with your token first.
Yes, click your token first, then click
Okay.
initiative.
Okay, there we go. Um,
Hey, everybody's done it.
That's not higher than me.
I know my first one was better.
Yeah, well,
Accidental roll where I forgot.
None of them rolled higher than us. Rats.
Uh,
And are these swarms?
they are swarm of rats. Yep.
magic is full damage though.
Mhm.
No, it's just I don't know.
Well,
You know, we might want a battle map so Matt knows what's going on.
true, true, true.
It's a tunnel. Are they within blast distance?
But
Oh, hold
they're
on.
behind me.
Well, that's like, how much room do we have to maneuver?
Yeah, so
Let
like we might want a little map here.
let me
I
give
know
you.
I'm in front, but
Okay.
Yeah, she's in front, I'm behind her, and I think Serial's taking up the rear.
I
Okay. Cereal's at the rear. Uh, Matt is behind Darmy.
Me and I'm behind She of Water and Earth, who's in front.
Okay. So, let me draw a shape. And let's see. It's one single file. There you go. You're within that small ass fucking tunnel. You are traveling in a single file line.
Yeah, what's the...
I see nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Hold on. Let me grab some things. Ah, no. Get rid of the box. God damn it. Alright, so copy. Let me go over here, paste a couple of these. Paste. And then I will drag you all over here! Ta-da!
There we go.
Yeah, you're in that space. You are in a single file line, as that is all you can, well, be in. So,
We don't have initiative order anymore on this page.
yes, you do. I have it right here.
We can't see it.
Okay. Hold on a moment. Let me summon it back up. How's that? Can you see it now?
No?
Damn. Okay.
I'm not feeling it.
I mean, I'll take your word for it if you want to do that.
Well, thankfully, you don't have to take my word because it's on stream. Anyway, so the initiative order goes Swarm of Rats at 18, She of Water and Earth at 12, Cereal at 12, Wolfenite at 11, Darmy at 6, Swarm of Rats at 6. Thankfully, Roll20 does this wonderful thing where it automatically picks the one with the higher dex mod, or, as according to rules. So it automatically has decided who goes first. So, you're welcome. No, it's rats, fish, elf.
Druid, chameleon.
Yeah, druid, chameleon, rats. So the rats are at the start and the end of the combat order. So the first set of rats will move. And these rats will come straight for you, Miss She of Water and Earth. And because they are rats, they are a swarm, they can occupy the same space as a creature, and vice versa. The swarm can move through any opening large enough for a tiny rat. The swarm can't regain hit points or gain temporary hit points. So, you are going to be bitten by rats. Lots of them. Okay, does a nat 20 hit you?
Yeah, by a lot.
Okay. And you take 14 points of damage.
Oh.
What is your current HP at?
That'd be 25. So I had it set in the main one.
That's fine, I'm adding it to this one too.
So it would be 25 minus 15, so that put me at 11.
Alright, so She of Water and Earth's new total is 11. Darmy, what is your HP set at? Okay. And Wolfenite, yours is 13 out of 13? Okay. Done. Okay, cool. Alright, so the rats have attacked you. Thankfully, they can only attack once. She of Water and Earth, you are up.
after getting very, very severely injured by rats of all things.
Even a cornered rat will bite the cat.
Um, I guess she'll take out the saber and just start hacking it. Just all the rats just hack them kind of more wildly. Rage, but I might have. No, I didn't. Alright, gonna attack the rat.
You don't want to rage?
No, well, I only get because rage is on the long grass, so
True.
I literally only have one spot left.
Fair.
The rage last one, so yeah, go ahead.
Alright, so just roll to hit.
Alright, and then roll the hit. Normal. Then here.
That hits.
Okay, and then damage. Oops, that didn't do it. Hold on.
You click it in the chat.
Click on the word rapier in the chat. There you go.
There we go. 7.
Awesome. So you reach back and you stab into the swarm of rats. It doesn't do as much damage as you think it does, but mostly because it's a swarm of rats. And you do damage. You kill like 3 or 4 rats, but I mean, it's, they're a swarm.
The way I view it is stabbing over and over and over again into the swarm.
Yep, and you managed to kill about 4 of them. Alright, Cereal. What you doing from way back there?
I'm going to grab a torch and run it by one of the ones that's already lit, and shim my way between them, hold the torch down into the pile of rats surrounding the lady of fish.
So you're going to hold your torch down towards the rats?
Yep.
Okay. Make me...
Make my way through and get past where I can actually, stand comfortably.
Oh, kinda.
No, basically doing more fancy footwork, get myself between and pass through to basically make a wall of myself.
Okay, so...
Yeah.
I be tanky for a reason, motherfucker.
Roll me a strength check? Okay, that hits. You deal... We'll count that as an improvised weapon.
Torches deal an extra 5 point of fire damage, and they count as a club.
Fair enough. I mean, club is 1d8, I believe?
1d6.
Alright, so roll 1d6 plus 1.
Plus 1 fire damage.
6 of these.
Alright, so... Do. There we go. So you reach down and smash at these rats with your torch. And you manage to kill a couple of them. Let's see. 5 rounded down is
Plus 1.
2 plus 1, so minus 3. Managed to kill a couple. Not very many, but you feel good about it. Fuck those rats.
I'm more along the process trying to be snow like fire.
Fair enough. And you do see one very crisp rat corpse among them. Wolfenite, it is your go. Okay, what are you saying?
Saying it's a free action.
Well, depending on how long it is.
It's just, it may be kind of Darby, throw a flask of oil on this rat's stomach.
You don't have oil.
You don't have a flask of oil.
None of us do.
I do.
Yeah, because he has a lantern.
Actually, don't have a lantern.
Why do you have a flask of oil?
I have to have something I need.
Oh, it's from your background, the haunted one. The haunted one gets 1 oil flask. They also get holy water.
You already have the oil. Why not just store it yourself?
may hand it to me as an action.
Because then I can't do what I need. So instead, I'm going to use my bonus action to say this. Okay, so if you don't have oil, I'm going to throw oil, throw your lamp, throw your torch at the farthest smaller rats. And hold your action. Just throw oil.
Question, Brent.
Mm-hmm.
If that were to hold his action to cast like Firebolt, for example, something like the oil,
Mm-hmm.
and I already used my turn to like take the oil flask from him as my entire action to draw an item and use it, could I throw that oil flask and then Firebolt would be his held action?
So the way I would do that is this: you on your turn would take. Wolfenite could pull the flask out as a bonus action. You,
Yeah.
as a rogue, gain cunning actions, but not till 3rd level, I think it is.
Second level, I have them.
Okay, so for you, taking the flask and throwing it, I would count as a bonus action.
Okay.
Lighting it on fire would have to be a held action firebolt.
Yeah, held action Firebolt. So he like pulls it out, I grab it, throw it, Firebolt, and I can still do something.
Correct.
Okay, that works then.
That is how I would rule that.
So, should I roll to throw a flask of oil?
Yes, it is a. So I'm assuming that is what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is a ranged. It is a ranged attack. So D20 plus your Dex mod.
So can I just roll a dexterity saving throw air quotes because I can see that?
You don't have proficiency with a flask.
Well, it's a dexterity one, so
So roll a dexterity check, add your proficiency modifier.
yeah,
Well,
that's why I am proficient. I want to be proficient with the flask throw, right?
yeah, no, you're not proficient with a flash fine, so roll a dexterity check.
Just roll a dexterity check.
Yes, please. Okay, you wanted to hit this swarm?
Yeah, that's one right.
Okay, yeah, you hit it. And it flat oil crashes and spills everywhere on all of these rats.
And then so a firebolt from that.
Yes, so roll a. Okay, 17 does hit. Click Firebolt to do damage.
But the oil does combust because any non-contact must use firebolt.
Correct. So it does do a whopping 7 points of fire damage. Because a flask of oil. True, and the flask of oil does actually say that it deals 5 a bonus
Yeah.
fire damage. So that is correct.
So it consumes the square therein.
All right, Darmy,
I'm gonna use
your action.
Yeah, my action. I'm gonna have one of my. I'm gonna make a claw attack against the rats that are trying to attack our fishy friend.
Okay, roll to hit.
Because I have nothing else to do and I'm shit with torches.
Okay, roll to hit. Claws will hit. All right, you kill more rats, and at this point you notice that the rats are starting to get worried. Like some of them are leaving, but there's still enough of them to be a pain in the ass.
To still be a threat.
Yep. And let me double check one thing.
Roll. I mixed with something else.
All right, so the oil is still burning, because it is on the rats. Matt, roll me a d20. Yep, just a d20, please. Yes, yes, there is. So, so yeah.
Rolling poorly this campaign.
So the rats manage to avoid getting burned any further, and they will go swarming on Cereal. Your name is now Cereal for the rest of the campaign, because... Sorry, Mason.
Okay.
A 7 does not hit you.
Not at all.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So just like swinging by, like just off of a shield, walking into the rat. Like, have you ever seen Pog, but like hardcore? There's like 20 balls.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, you avoid this attack. Okay, this swarm is going to attack you, Darmy. Or not Darmy, she... SWE.
SWE.
Sweet.
Does a 12 hit you?
12 does not.
Okay, these rats are kind of,
This is the only thing that hasn't hit me in this campaign.
Yep, fair enough.
I'm gonna point it out.
I mean,
Alright.
you haven't hit yourself yet.
Yeah, no.
That's good.
So yeah, no damage.
Alright, so... SWE, it's your turn.
So yeah, just infuriated by all the as she's screaming angrily, small fishes biting her. She's gonna proceed to shoot after that rat,
Okay.
and that'll be another attack.
Is it wrong just picturing this fish lady just using a ladle instead of an actual weapon?
I'm really considering making it to pile weapon. I really am.
Did you know she's the battle king?
So if they added to intimidation, that's going to be everything, I would totally do it. Anyway, first thing.
Frying pan of intimidation. Make that a mental check. 19 definitely hits. Roll damage.
Cauldron of cooking small creatures.
11 piercing damage in her curiosity. Very much Darkest Dungeon.
Yeah, Darkest Dungeon swine.
So...
Dude, tame the mimic in the form of a pot.
Yeah, well, you know. You guys... You guys see that these rats are now starting to panic, and the swarm is slowly starting to break up, but slowly. Cereal, your move. You are swarmed by rats too, by the by.
Yes, I am. How much else I can do other than keep smacking him with a fork? Come on.
True. Longsword's a bad option in close quarters. To quote a very famous fighter, who unfortunately got his head squished in.
This raises several questions.
Look, you haven't watched Game of Thrones? I can't help you at this point. Your life is sad and depressing, and I can't help you yet.
Well, I mean, this is not news, but
It's one of Oberyn Martell's quotes. He stabs a guard in the wrist as he tries to go for his longsword, and he tells the guard the longsword's a bad option in close quarters. While he's grinding his knife into the guard's fucking wrist.
ooh.
Yeah, it's actually a really great scene. That hits. Roll. There you go. +1. And that's on the swarm that's attacking you?
Yes.
Okay. So.
I would help with this lady, but she's flailing about, and I'm a little cut.
Okay.
I'm a little preoccupied.
Wolfenite, how are you gonna do? Awesome!
We haven't seen this before.
Yes, we have. Damn. And you said you were attacking the ones on okay. The same target. Okay. Make sure you call out your targets clearly before, otherwise I will automatically assume they were on the same target you made your last attack.
It is.
I know,
It's not long.
I know, I just want to let you all know for the future. This is what will happen. So that's 7 bludgeoning damage.
That is magical.
Yes, it is. So, round it down. This swarm also looks to be more of trying to get away now than actually interested in fighting you. Darmy.
I'm gonna make another claw attack to try to free our fishy friend from her imprisonment of rodents.
Okay. She's not like grappled or anything, but fair enough. Go ahead.
Terrifying. Imagine
They were grappled. And that 14 really actually put me in a bad spot.
23 hits, definitely. This is not an ancient copper dragon.
Feels like it's the fail on my side.
I rolled a 1 for base damage.
Nice. Alright, so you managed to kill off several more rats. By the way, for those of you at home, if a creature has resistance, you cut the damage in half, and I am always rounding down. So a 5 will go to a 2.
Yeah, I know. So
I'm reminding the audience, because I don't expect everyone who's watched this to play D&D.
we always round in D&D unless specified otherwise.
Yes, we always round down. Alright. Yay! Hi!
I made a post on Facebook.
Oh, well, lovely. Hi, everyone. I look like an idiot. Anyway, so this swarm of rats that is covering Cyril, flee. Just turn and run, and just get the hell out of Dodge. The next swarm of rats does the same, seeing that they're all alone, and runs and gets the hell out of Dodge.
Hashtag GTFO, motherfucker.
Pretty much. You guys are standing there just after the fight. It is over.
Yeah.
You weren't eaten alive by rats. So,
In
yay!
pure frustration, you see her grab like the little bag, for the cooking utensils and start throwing rats in there. And you see her muttering as she continues dragging this bag of rats, like really irritated.
Roll me a survival check for rat collection.
Well, Cereal's gonna pick up one of the crispy wraps and take a bite. See how it goes.
Right, so survival.
All this talk of eating things made me really hungry.
It's a 13.
You managed to collect 13 dead rats. And oh well.
Add 13 dead rats to your inventory.
Yes, add 13 dead rats to your inventory. They take up about 2 pounds.
Like today in D&D.
I put it in caps just to make it kind of hilarious, and there's one quantity of it.
There you go.
The one quantity of 13 dead rats.
Yep. Alright. God, you can't even spell.
I know.
I'm just kind of an asshole. Anyway, so you guys continue. Fuck you. So you guys continue on, and you make your way through the rest of the tunnel. It is a very tight tunnel, but on the plus side, all of you can walk through it without crouching, without hitting your arms on the sides. So it's at least big enough for even some of the larger ones in your group to walk comfortably. You eventually get all the way down um, through the tunnel to the river. Except there's a gate between you and the river. And you hit it. Ding. And you see that there is a keyhole and a lock. Roll me a dex. Yes.
Oh, is there any way I could take this moment to take short rest while they're messing around with the door and everything? If the group allows it.
Sure, you guys can take a short rest here in this tunnel.
Reason
Does
being,
it
I
want to
can,
get through the door and take a short rest?
well, I think this is probably a safe spot for well outside.
Fair.
Okay. Or everything. So you guys can mess with it or unlock it. The only reason being I can roll a hit dice. So
That is correct. You can roll all. You can roll all, some, or none. And Matt has a key, so he's going to unlock the door. I believe I heard. Roll a dexterity check. So you put your key in the lock and you're like, You pull it out, reach in, and try it again. Roll another dex check.
Like blow the lock. Like an old game character.
What the hell was that? I imagine it was like.
Les coming in the room and talking
Okay.
very loud and doesn't realize I'm doing something.
Okay. Roll another dex check there, Wolfenite. Dex check, not save. Goober. You.
Can I try?
Chuk, 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 chuk. Okay, you hand the key to Darmy. Just. Ah!
Can I roll like a thieves' tools check for this?
Sure. You can roll a thieves' tools check.
I'm gonna use the key. Like,
So you can either use the key or thieves' tools.
I'll use the key.
Okay, roll a dexterity check. So, Kurt, Kurt. Yes, you can get a short rest in at this point, Callie, and yes, you can roll a hit die.
Can I try a second time since Matt tried?
Yes, you can.
Oh my god, this is great.
So,
Okay.
click the word hit die on your character sheet, or hit dice on your character sheet. There you go.
I was gonna roll 1d12.
Yeah, that worked. Well, no. Wait, hold on.
Would be a 1d12.
Yes, it would, but click it on your character sheet.
Okay, so here's hit dice. So it's 2.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I just want one. Okay, and that's 12.
Yes.
Okay, plus modifier. Okay.
So,
That's nearly full health. That's
but you had 23. Okay, so this last one, you look at the key and you're seeing that it's actually kind of bending at this point, and you're like, oh, please God, don't break. Please God, don't break. Please. I don't know, which God do you pray to there, Darmy?
A plethora. She has like one of her bracelets would have like every god on the Sword Coast and then some.
Please don't let this break. Please don't let this break.
I'm praying to like some thief god.
Fair enough. Just,
Legally breaking the law.
please don't let this break. Please don't let this break. Click. Ha! It works!
I'm gonna throw the key and victory down the hall.
Well, that's what you were told to do.
Yeah, but in victory, should I roll a dexterity check?
I mean, do you really need... Okay, do you want to roll to see how far you get, or just...
Fine, yeah.
So that's a strength check.
I can't roll like a dex check for throwing the key like a knife.
I think I'll throw it.
So I couldn't say that it's also an accident.
Yeah, it's not how well you're throwing it, it's just how far you're throwing it. And distance is measured in strength, but I will let you, because you are a rogue, add your proficiency bonus.
Oh, okay, so we'll add 2.
Yes.
My strength roll.
Yes.
Horribly far.
So
Like,
you
5.
just yeah. It manages to go like 15 feet. Just you hear a sickening splutter.
I'd say stop. Matt, do you speak Sylvan by any chance? Oh, thank you.
I actually speak. Sylvan's listed as elf.
No, Sylvan and Elven are different.
Yeah.
It's like the only other language I know that's common. So in Sylvan butter something.
Well, I mean,
So, I speak Sylvan. What did you fuck with that?
Oh, I'm just like, fuck it. In Sylvan, just, fuck it.
The fish woman viewing throwing things really fun and kind of disappointed by that throw is gonna go over and pick it up and throw it a little further down.
Try to throw it as far as
Roll a strength check.
Athletics.
Sure, I'll let you add athletics.
Oh, please.
So you, yeah, all the way down, and you hear a ching, 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 as you probably have just struck it against the other door.
Imagine the dwarf on the other side just like, ching! What the fresh hell?
Yeah, the fish woman's gonna look at our lizard and give her like an approving nod.
I'll give her an approving nod in return, like,
Yes, and a little bit of a flex on the grin.
I give her a thumbs up.
Yeah, she's enthusiastic about that, and is looking much better after getting a rest.
So you guys managed to um, open the lock, and who's now in front?
I'll go ahead and take the front again now that I've rested.
Oh,
I'll be quickly following up behind beaten fish.
I'll take up third.
all right.
So as I'm taking the front, she's a little distracted, looking in the bag and like, you're not sure what she's saying to the rats, but she is talking to them.
Okay. So
You do see drool, so there is something going on.
so you guys are able to get of the uh, out of the tunnel, and SWE, you do see, despite the fact that you are distracted by talking to your rats, um, you do see a group of enemies checking out the banks of the stream. Um, there are these guys. I will copy them first, and then I will move them to your layer. There are these guys. And they're searching the banks. Oh, can you not see them?
Oh.
I can see the night.
Oh,
Right near the water, near the forest.
I thought, weren't we going to the watermill?
Yes, but you just made it out of the tunnels.
Which I think this is representing it.
Yeah, the tunnel is marker 2.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
So you see a pair of cultists, and around them is a group of about 6 kobolds. Okay, not about, you see 6 kobolds. They haven't seen you, and they're just searching the water for any villagers or survivors. You could ambush them if you so desired.
So I'm definitely wanting to ambush them. I am so wanting to ambush them.
Serial, you can also see this.
Quietly drawing sword.
Well, so this is all happening pretty quick, so I'll let you guys discuss it for 1 second.
Can I roll a stealth check to keep myself hidden?
Sure, I'll let you because you're in the back. And I will delete that real quick.
Like to stay kind of hidden.
Uh,
I can roll stealth check for that?
yes, you can.
Okay, so here's my plan for Mantle, because I want to know if I can do this. Can she grab one of the, what looks like probably human cultists,
Okay, and do what?
and take them, go grapple and take them into the water using the, is there enough range to do that, or if not,
1 second. I'm constructing a battle map.
that'll grapple.
Okay, let me grab you guys, set you guys up with your new health points. Or actually, it was this. Okay, so here, 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 and here. Alright, so I will drag you guys back over. Forgive me, Wata. So, you guys can see it now? So you guys have more or less just started coming out. SWE, you're the first one out, followed quickly by the fighter. So that's kind of the general direction. The blue is where the stream is. Where the stream on your side begins. And there's the the opposite bank. So, with this battle map in mind, I'm going to have you roll initiative just cause.
Okay, roll initiative.
Yep. Because you guys have been unseen, you guys are not yet discovered. You are going to get a surprise round. I want the initiative to see it.
Okay, so
Yes.
click your character.
And then click.
And then click initiative.
Yes, in your character sheet.
Okay, I clicked my character. Initiative, but it shows up in the chat. So something's wrong.
That's fine. I will.
I want to get it right.
Okay. So click on your token.
Okay.
On the battle map. And then click initiative on your character sheet.
But I'm clicking my token.
Yep, you can see the 3 bubbles.
Clicking it, but I won't. It's not showing the 3 bubbles.
Right click it.
Nope, that's it.
Yeah, something probably broke on your end. Let me do it for you. So you click on your token on the battle map. When you see the 3 bubbles, red, green, and blue, then you'll know that you have it selected.
Yeah, again, none of those things.
No worries.
None of those things are coming out. No, nothing there.
Well, I added you to the initiative. It might just be buggy. Sometimes Roll20 is buggy.
Oh, wait. Well, it shows me at those. Okay, yeah. There we go.
I added you. I just did basically what I said. Anyway, don't worry about it. So, you guys are going to get a surprise round. Darmy, you said you wanted to go into stealth. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, roll a stealth check.
I did that.
Oh, where? Okay, 19. Alright, was there anything else you wanted to do, or was that it?
Draw my bow and arrow, nock an arrow, and wait. Hold my action.
Okay, and you're holding your action for what trigger?
Wait, I have a question. Can I shoot and then like roll another stealth check to basically see if I'm stealth? Because hide action is cunning action.
So to hide at the beginning of your turn, you would have had to use your bonus action to hide at the beginning of your turn. If you would like to fire, then that would be your action. So that's your bonus action and your action used.
I was saying, could I invert that and just roll another cell check, a different cell check for afterwards?
Yes, I will allow it.
Okay, sorry.
No worries.
I'm gonna try to shoot one of our.
Kobold or cultist?
This cultist.
Roll to hit with your bow.
The Travolta cultist too, so they're Travolta.
Cultist.
Okay. You are technically hidden, so you do have advantage.
Do you want me to roll again? I grabbed that advantage.
Yes. Roll again. Awesome. You do add sneak attack to this. You do hit.
So roll and then roll another d6.
I believe you can put sneak attack on attacks. Or, hold on, let me double check. I believe there is a way that you can do sneak attack on your character sheet. I don't remember how.
Should I roll then just roll a d6?
Yeah, just do that. So click the word short bow to roll.
I did.
Oh, give it a second then. Because I'm willing to bet. There it goes. And then a d6, so 13. So this cultist, you shoot him in the head, and he just drops. Like
And
a
then I'd like to use
tree.
my bonus action to
Roll a stealth check.
attempt to vanish into the shadows.
Roll a stealth check.
No.
Okay, 10. You tried to be stealthy. Alright,
I
Cereal.
did not. He's like, shoot! Someone looks at me. The slow head nod. Like a kobold, I imagine. Makes eye contact with one of the kobolds.
Cereal, this is your go.
Okay. Well, this should be fun.
Full tilt charges.
Sword. Double hand that bitch. And swing into this.
Against one of the kobolds?
Do you have
Yep.
advantage in the surprise round?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Less of a miss.
You hit.
Okay, cool. I had no idea about that.
Alright, and you take this kobold out. Dead. Just come out swinging, big house. Just, Rizzy.
Just cleaves the top of his head off.
Yep. Pardon me. Alright, Wolfenite, your go. It's considered rough terrain, so 10 feet. Oh, so don't worry about it then. 5 feet.
How far would it be?
That's 15 feet right there. Like here?
Hug him? Why?
And use Earth Tremor?
Yes.
Well, how many feet is it from you? You could move to here, because from here to...
It's fine.
I was gonna say you could move to like right here because it's 30.
Remember, he also already used 5 being down here.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
true.
So he only needs 25.
But yeah, that wouldn't hit.
Yeah, so cereal would not be in the range of that.
I was pointing out the fact that Eric was assuming you had already moved beforehand. You had to use him getting out of tunnel as well.
Oh yeah, that was gonna... So you have a 10-foot radius around you.
Click on the spell and the spell.
Well, here. I can draw you a shape.
I can also draw you a shape.
Probably best way to do it considering you can use it.
Oh yeah.
As we found out, as I even found out last time.
Oh yeah. Are you gonna use his color?
No. There's your square. Okay.
Everyone within that area takes. No, that's DC. That's the save they need to make where they take
Yes.
4 points of bludgeoning damage, and now this terrain is considered difficult.
Yes. Correct. So for the cultist, he fails, so he'll take 4. And the kobolds fail, success.
So, the one color... Who succeeded is my question.
Well, you're about to find out. Most of these kobolds look really fucked up, though. If you're going to eat, mute your microphone, please. Thank you. All right, so there's that. So now, SWE, you're the last, but certainly not the least.
I feel like I should do my best with it. So I can't actually affect anything because this is all bugged out. But I'd like to see it. I can't even. Yeah, I want to go there and attack the kobold on right.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll be with the right there. All right.
Can
I'm just gonna make an attack. 14.
14 will hit a kobold. Go ahead and roll damage.
And that's a 6.
And that's a dead kobold. As you stab him through the throat.
So he gets stabbed and still carrying the bag of rats, right?
Yeah.
Silly question. As a free action, could I? Uh, no, I'm not gonna do that next time. Never mind. I'm done. So, well, I was actually thinking of covering the other one in the bag of rats. It was kind of messed up.
And after this, just put the kobold in the bag with the rest.
That's hands down. So I'm just gonna.
I like Matt's description.
So yeah, as a free action, he's just gonna start shouting gibberish at the other kobold.
Okay. Just gibberish?
It has no clue what it is. It's some kind of word cry.
Okay.
She's licking her lips and jumping up and down during this process. So. common or elvish when it comes out.
Okay, fair enough.
It's very much num num.
Sounds to me like we need Murloc audio files. Miraculums! Miraculums! Alright, Darmy, it is now back to your turn, and we are out of surprise. That was pretty nasty for a surprise round. Shit. Killed 3, wounded 3 more. Damn. Darmy.
I'm gonna use my bonus action as the aim action for my cutting action, so I have no movement now, and I gain advantage, and I'm gonna shoot the other cultists.
Okay. Aim is a homebrew cunning action for rogues.
No, it's a variant from the Unearthed Arcana.
Okay. I stand slightly corrected.
Slightly. Thank you. I wish I came up with something that clever. Not gonna lie.
And there's the other 3% of the time.
Alright, you hit with a 22. I mean, it's not hard to hit with a 22. I mean, you hit most things with a 22, but, you know.
And then
And he's fucking dead.
I get the 2 for my.
Except he was not in combat, and you did not get sneak attack on him because he knew you were there.
I took the aim action.
Oh, right.
I forego all movement for advantage, which gives me.
Yep. Either way.
Basically forego movement anyway.
Either way. Alright. So the 2 kobolds up here, closest to Miss Lady, he's gonna move out of that zone, which he can do. This one directly in front of you, SWE, is going to attack you with a dagger. Meh!
Bring it on.
Okay. Nat 20 for a total of 24. You take 6 points of piercing damage as it stabs you in the chest.
Alright. Yeah. 7.
Kelly, bro, you know I love you. I think you need to stop playing fighting.
1v1 me, bro! Serial, does an 18 hit you?
That matches my armor.
So yes, it does. If it matches, it succeeds or hits. So you take 6 piercing damage as this thing gets under your armor and just shivs you with its dagger.
You just put a move 5 song.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure we're on the same page. I'm horrible with music, so when I'm like, when I'm reading this lyric, I feel like, is this the song or am I just stupid?
Alright, and Matt, because you are in the zone with 2 of them, they're both going to attack you. They both get advantage because of pack tactics. A 23 hits you, I take it? You take 5 piercing damage.
This is fine. This is fine. This is fine.
A 23 hits you? You take 4 more, so you have lost 9 health total.
Just do another, like, shockwave. Like,
I would if basically my pocket.
no, he isn't. I was gonna say Earth Tremor again.
I mean, he only has a certain number of spells left.
So we can take a short rest, and I
Alright, Serial.
I'm a fucking one that stabbed me up.
That shivved you. 10 does not hit, I'm afraid. It just whoosh, under the swipe. Wolfenite! What you gonna do? Or what you gonna do when they
Just
come
like our way,
for
but ignore
you?
the fact that cereals.
I mean, yeah, kind of. But I mean, if you use Thunderwave, you'll also get the kobold that he's fighting.
And the kobold she's fighting.
Yeah, you'll get all the remaining kobolds.
Fuck it. Okay, we're all gonna take a short rest after this.
Okay.
Or a long rest at the mill.
So, um, we'll see here. I want to check something quick.
That's 1,
Oh, you
2,
made
3, 4. And doesn't he only take half damage? Okay, none of the kobolds succeeded, and they all explode.
this elf just fuck it. Cereal what?
The kobold that was in front of Cereal didn't die from the explosion. He died from the shattering of his skull.
I feel bad.
You have killed. You have killed all your opponents. You all gain 50 XP.
50?
That is what I said.
We have 475, right?
Yes.
None for the rats?
No, the rats are.
I don't know.
Yeah, the rats escaped. You didn't kill them.
We get 5 XP for everything together.
You get 50 XP for defeating those guys.
Okay, I was just curious.
You guys also have managed to keep them from alerting anyone, and aside... Oh, wait, Thunderwave. Hold on. There's something about that spell.
It's very loud. Anyone within 300 feet, I think.
Oh no. So, you... Boom! And a massive wave of thunder, true to its name, can be heard 300 feet in all directions. Just just so you're aware, it's 500 feet from the keep to the mill. Lots of somethings may have hurt you.
Hold on, I want to find something.
There's actually a scale on the bottom right side of the map.
Yeah, there's a scale down there. So just
Quick little. So that's 300 feet right there.
yeah.
And then if we go like. The select tool and. It's very hard to play. Not gonna lie.
May actually affect our short rest.
Yeah, exactly. Slightly. Alternate one. Come on. Yeah.
Maybe. I'm gonna try. I made it grow inside so I could try and grab it and move it better. And it's not working.
I can't grab it either, by the way.
Why can it not be moved?
I can rotate it.
Yeah, I can rotate it too. That's not helpful.
I know.
Nyeh.
Right.
I can move it though. That and everything that's attached to it.
So hold on. If you alter it to this like a perfect square, you can set it right in the middle. We can see kind of the whole area that just heard the boom.
Yeah.
Rough.
Delete that.
You get the idea that like.
It's a lot of noise.
Yeah, a lot of noise, a lot of things heard you. However, on the plus side, because sound does actually travel and bounce, maybe nothing on the opposite side of the keep heard you.
But everything like.
Let me draw a shape.
Kind of fucking heard us.
I was thinking like
something like that. That'll hurt you, very likely. One of these days, I will figure out how to make shapes and make it work. But yeah, so a lot of somethings heard you. You were not quiet. However, there is a very quick path back into the keep. You can run through.
Yeah, let's do that.
Is that what I'm hearing you do?
I mean, just call off the assault after that.
Well, I mean, how much more fighting do you want to do?
It's kind of a question of you.
So, on the plus side, you do know that the door here is not very visible. And it seems that these guys didn't even know that there was a door there, despite the fact that they were looking through the water to try and find survivors. So you get the feeling that maybe if it's shut and nobody sees you go in or come out, maybe it won't be a terrible idea.
So,
Yes.
You can look up your spells on D&D Beyond. That's what I kind of do is jump back and forth.
What spell are you looking for? You have Earth Tremor, Healing Word, and Thunderwave. Prepared, it looks like. Not a whole lot.
it's like presentation but for dreams.
Yeah,
Magic tricks.
pretty much.
You do some pretty cool stuff.
True. It's nighttime. You can't really tell.
Hey, yeah.
Well, there's also smoke billowing from, the city that is burning. So you can't see any stars. You can see lots of embers and firelight.
Help me out, Hill.
Yes.
Where's the mill? Is it
Oh, yeah.
like anything? If everything's coming over to the keep, if we go back into the keep up and around, it should be all showing up in that circle. So we may have actually created a distraction.
This is
So
true.
my idea would be to run back as quickly as we can, go back to the keep, and then leave the keep out the gate, the main gate, which is probably being watched, but it's night. We can go, and then hurry over to the mill. Not through there, up and around through there, but maybe up through the town instead, because or along the river.
It's highly possible. I mean,
Through the woods, yeah.
to grandmother's house we go. Okay.
That's my plan.
So, what did I hear in character?
In character,
Mm-hmm.
murder actually formulated into the plan. Many fishes will come here. If you go around, there will be no fishes. Sort of that description, but she's pointing and like doing around the motion.
Okay. What do the rest of you think or are doing?
My ears are ringing. I can hear most of this point. I'll follow the fish.
Okay.
She's delighted that she's suddenly the leader of the
I could think.
Okay.
She's now suddenly
That's in her mind.
so she's suddenly excited that like people are like, oh, I'll follow you, and enthusiastically is going back to like hold sprint.
All right. So you
Let's
all.
close the door behind us.
Okay. Probably a smart idea. You close the door behind you. You don't have the key, so you can't lock it.
Can I roll a Thieves' Tools check to try to lock it really quick?
Sure.
Just to be safe.
Go ahead. Do it.
Never mind.
You hear it chunk, and you go to shake it, and it doesn't move.
Alright. I put my Thieves' Tools away and head after the rest of the party.
You're so fucking lucky.
What?
You're so fucking lucky.
Me?
Yeah. You're so fucking lucky.
Alright, so we're
So you run all the way back to the iron door. You see it open, and the dwarf appears to be just walking in. And he turns and looks at you. What the hell? And he dives out of the way as you all come rushing in. And he's like, I thought there was thunder outside.
Don't worry. I locked it.
yeah, you say don't worry, you lock it as we're running past. We're hurrying.
Yeah,
Can
don't
we
worry.
do a
I
full on
locked it.
check through this to see how fast we can get through all that?
It's not a fairly wide or a fairly long tunnel.
I mean, as long as we're moving fast.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can get there. I mean, it's not hard.
Well,
No, we're gonna haul ass to get to the mill.
You guys can get there in one round of sprinting.
In what?
The length of the tunnel was not very long at all. You
No, we're trying. Are we hauling ass to the mill?
That's what I'm trying to say here is that we aren't stopping in the fortress. We are going to keep moving. So I'm trying to do an
Gotcha. Then yes, I'd need an athletics check from everybody who is going to try and sprint all the way towards the mill.
Can I take a free action to and buy myself a dwarf at the way she did spirit? Like my son was able to do that for me.
You did just create a giant thunderous blast in that area.
Yeah, we don't. I don't think that's the best. That's fair. No.
try to stop her.
I mean,
Then meet us later.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'll meet you guys.
Just try to convince her to stay if you want.
No.
well, none of you know how long this distraction might last.
Relax. So that's what the.
Okay, I have a fair question.
Okay.
How long? I can't remember. Take
8 hours.
Yeah.
Rest is 10 minutes, I think, right?
So, hold on. If you're trying to recover spell slots, it is a long rest, which will be 8 hours.
it's my erasure trade. Oh, it's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an hour.
Yep.
You take the time
What?
before we go to the mill.
I don't know. Like, I have more health.
So, to recover your health is a short rest you can use to roll your hit die. You should have 2. You can roll.
You can convince her to wait an hour.
I wouldn't. I'm not waiting an hour.
I'll catch up.
Well, we're gonna have to keep moving. Yeah. But we.
So,
Hold on. Stop.
Hmm.
Earth water tap because there are people who fix me. They fix me good. And she says enthusiastically pointing over to the cleric because that saves time. It starts there.
Okay. So, I'm hearing what?
Stopping just at least get that. But
like a cleric, like using one cure wounds or healing word for a little bonus health for Matt, and then we book it to the.
Okay.
That does everything, Matt. That was the best option we had.
Okay. Matt, roll me a d8. Yes. What's your Constitution bonus? Okay, you get 6 health back.
Very reasonable.
That's very reasonable. So, athletics, everyone?
Yes, athletics if you want to try and book it. However, I think there's one among you who can make this check at a better. Does he get? Yeah, he should have. Yeah, you should have that by now.
What?
Matt, you're a druid, are you not? Hold on. Matt, you're a druid. What do druids do?
What do druids do?
You're welcome.
Because you're not out of abilities to, like, combat yet. You can, like, turn into an animal to help us fight, or summon your fire spirit as combat instead of casting spells.
Fiery teleportation. The spirit and each willing creature of your choice within 5 feet of you teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space. So there may be a way to help speed up this
Yeah.
this a little bit.
Can we teleport, like, through the door, basically? Like, over the wall?
That was my idea. I just didn't want to mention.
Theoretically,
Well, yeah, because it doesn't spike fire, but it is stone. I think.
it does say that it is a fiery teleport. So yes, it will do damage. But I mean, should you guys get surrounded, also you can summon this thing and it will fight with you. The thing about druids is they're not spellcasters alone. They have other things that they can do. They can shapeshift, and then they gain not only the health that they have, but also the health of their wild shape. So if you turn into, say, a bear, you have the bear's health plus all of your health.
And when the bear dies, like, you die as the bear, you return to the health you had before you shifted to the bear.
Correct. Your wildfire spirit is also another entity that will fight and attack for you and with you. You can use it as a bonus action to do an attack with this creature. Druids are not solely spellcasters. That is the ultimate point I'm trying to get here. Because
Not just the wizard.
yes, you do not have this. It's fine. That's why I'm helping you along here. But
It's all right. We're connected.
you have one spell slot left, do you not? Oh no, you just used both of them. Well, I mean,
I think we do the athletics check, but you have to whenever it was good.
Yeah.
well, that's fine. Go ahead and make the athletics check, everyone.
Nope. Only.
Wow. Even with well, so
I think we are now.
you guys no. You guys are sprinting as fast as you can. Unfortunately, aside from Serial, who is aren't you like a wood elf there, Serial?
I
Yeah, so Serial, who's used to running through the forests and the trees and what have you, it seems to quickly outpace the rest of you. You're all you all get about 300 feet before you take a point of exhaustion.
Can we make a Constitution saving throw against that?
Callie cannot under any circumstances. She rolled a nat 1. I will. Yeah, I will let you and Matt roll a Constitution saving throw to see if you get exhaustion. But Callie's gonna have one regardless. Matt has a point of exhaustion. Okay, Darmy doesn't have a point of exhaustion.
Oh, you know, it just means you have disadvantage on all ability checks.
Yeah. Yeah, so I will go ahead and put something in the chat. SWE and Wolfenite have 1 point of exhaustion. Okay. You are able to do, you got 300 feet. You're just mad dashing as straight as you can get.
So, like,
Right about there.
Yeah, we're like right here on the bank.
Yep. And you guys notice that there is a lot of attention where you used to be. Like, there seems to be, like, you see a couple of kobolds running off in that direction. And they seem to be the tail end of a very large group. Yeah, group. So you guys get about there. Let me move you. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Hold on, I will do it. Delete. 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 Well, that can go away too. And delete. Alright. So you guys have managed to get about there. You're able to do one more athletics check to see if you can get the rest of the way there.
I'll go ahead and do it, but it will be disadvantage.
Yes, it will.
I can't do any worse than that one.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Last place. Let's do
Okay.
athletics.
I need to stretch.
Yes. Matt, you will also do an athletics check at disadvantage in order to see if you can keep up.
Could Mason carry, like, the druid with his roll? I just pick up the druid and keep running?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys managed to get just to this part of the forest, because I'm assuming you're not running up to a mill that is being attacked.
Yeah, no.
Well, you don't know that these raiders even heard that, because true, but you were told it was over 500 feet to this destination. Anyway, you guys have run through the forest to try and kind of not be seen, and you guys have you're across the bank from the mill, and you can see the mill, and that is where we will cut it for tonight, as our Callie has to go, and a lot of us have to get going. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you all for watching. This has been episode 2 of Tyranny of Dragons. Stay tuned, same time for next week, and we shall see if more awesome shenanigans can unfold. Until next time. Until next time, this is Professor Wolfenstein signing off.